Installing a dash cam on a third generation. Is the simplest solution. Connecting the camera. Yes, there are some subtleties, and you'll need to use a little bit of tools and manual labor. I installed the mirrors here to hide all the existing wiring. Another minor detail is that I didn't connect via the cigarette lighter. To hide all the wires, I disassembled the power supply and installed the main one here, which is plenty of space. That means you have to remove the dome light. I soldered a connector to the dome light's terminals and placed the power supply here. I have a small wire here, and it's connected here. The advantage is that we don't have to extend the power supply or the power cable to the cigarette lighter, but that's a bit of a hassle. In the so-called navigator's compartment, we have constant power here, even when the ignition is off. And the dash cam is naturally running constantly. This will be fine for some, but it's fine for others. I'm quite happy with it right now. Later, I'll explain. 2 other ways to connect, as well as other options. Connecting the dash cam, which concerns the power supply, is what I mentioned. One option is to connect to the plan, and we have constant power. The second option is to run the wiring along the top of the trim, down the pillar, and remove the rubber band in this area. There's plenty of room here to tuck the cable in. And then we run it along the bottom. You can secure the wire with clamps or if you don't want to solder anything. This is the easiest way, then bring the cable out here. You can run it below and connect it to the cigarette lighter, which is below. That is, you don't need to solder anything, you just run the wiring. The second option is for when turned off, power is not supplied. This is regarding power. This recorder also provides for connecting a rear view camera. With a rear view camera there will be a little more work, but it's all not that difficult. There is. Now I'll show you the camera itself. The rear view camera, I thought for a long time where to install it. But I like the option right under the badge the most. I drilled 2 holes here and secured them with screws. This was all done while finishing the rear door. You'll also have to drill a hole in the door itself. Literally right here, I drilled a hole inward. Finished it accordingly, primed it, painted it to prevent rust. The entire rear door trim was removed. We have a video on our channel. Then the wiring runs along the door, along this part inside, and comes out here through the corrugated pipe. There's also a connector for the reverse camera, so the wiring will need to be extended further. Here we lower it down, so we'll have to remove the trunk trim. A removal video, too. You'll only need to remove the left part. I connected this light to the reverse light, since it's easiest to route the wiring further. That is, we remove the trim. In this part, we'll have access to the wiring for connecting the light. There's also a video, it shows where to connect. The connection methods. We also have a video showing what connection options are available. Maybe you can do it in your own way. And most importantly, I spent a long time thinking about how to route the wiring itself to the mirror. Most dash cams don't have enough wiring. Firstly, we have a lot of wiring, so we don't have enough to run it along the rear door or even all the way to the rearview mirror. I found a solution to this problem this way. The most efficient and correct option would have been to run the wiring down the tunnel where the main wiring runs, then along the pillar and up. But in my case, for example, there wasn't enough wiring. So I connected it to the headlight and brought the wiring up to this section under the rubber band, removing the rubber band. I ran the wire under the headliner and along the entire perimeter, then along this pillar. By the way, there's plenty of room here, too. I'll show you in a minute. You see, there's plenty of room here. We have enough space, that is, my camera wire is here. It starts up, then along this little stand. It's soft, you can put it here. And then there's the option, this wire connects to the camera. This is the easiest way, at least. The one I used for myself, the simplest solution for connecting the camera. Yes, there are some nuances, you'll have to work a little with tools, with your hands, with a soldering iron. I'm happy with the work done. So if you found the video interesting, please like and subscribe. There will be lots more interesting content about this car. Good luck to everyone.